RBG, and today I'm gonna be baking. What am I baking? I'm baking banana bread, but it has a little twist to it. It is stuffed with cheesecake on the inside. So I found this recipe on Delish. I will link it below in the description. I love trying new recipes. I love to bake, and recently I baked banana bread like with chocolate chips in it, and it turned out really good. And I was like, maybe I'm just a pro at banana bread. So I found another variation, and I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. So I have all the ingredients not with me at this point, but I'm gonna get all the ingredients and bake it and show you guys how to do it. Ooh, can't see my head. This lighting is so bad, and I'm using my phone because I am super broke and don't have a camera. So that's a really sad sob story for today, but let's get on into it. So next we're gonna take this 9 by 5 inch regular loaf pan. So this is like a standard one. We're gonna butter it so that it's like, the bread won't stick, basically. Alright, so next we're gonna do dry ingredients and mix them up. It calls for 1 cup of flour, baking soda, and salt. So I'm gonna do a cup of flour first. And then we gotta do baking soda and salt. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking soda. It says 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Now we're gonna do 3/4 a cup of sugar in another bowl for like the wet mix. Melted butter, buttermilk, vanilla, 1 egg, and egg yolk, and mix until smooth. How much vanilla do we need here? 1 teaspoon. All right, this should be easy. All right, so now if you can't see this, I don't want to spill it, I'm adding 1/4 of a cup of melted butter into the sugar. I'm gonna mix that a little bit. That looks like it's a fail already. There's no vanilla, I can't find any, which sucks, but that's okay. But next we're gonna be dividing 2 eggs and 2 large eggs plus 1 large egg yolk. So does that mean that we have to take the egg yolk? I'm confused. For some reason I'm dumb, and when I was reading egg yolk, I thought it was egg white, but really it wanted 1 regular egg and then just 1 egg yolk. So I just put that in there. It looks like that now, or that. I can't do anything right. And now I'm gonna, shit. I am just messing up today. All right, we're good. So what I'm gonna do now is, it calls for buttermilk, but I didn't have any buttermilk, and I didn't want to buy a whole thing of it just for like 1/4 of a cup. My mom told me this trick is you can mix white vinegar with regular 2% milk, and it's basically the equivalent of buttermilk. I'm gonna be taking just this regular 2% milk, and this is 1/4 of a cup, and I'm just gonna be putting the milk in here to measure it out. I really don't know how much vinegar to put in here, because in the thing online it says like 1/4 of a thing of vinegar for every cup of milk, but we're only using 1/4 of a cup of milk, which means that we really should not be using that much vinegar. I just poured a tiny bit of vinegar on top of here over the sink, and I'm gonna go pour it into this thing. Now I'm gonna pour these wet ingredients over the dry ingredients and mix them in. So now we're gonna take 3 bananas and mash them. This one isn't super ripe. This is the one I actually just bought from the store, but the other 2 are really ripe. So if you're doing this, make sure that you have at least, I guess, 2 of these ripe. cream cheese filling that I'm about to mix together. It was 1 egg, half of a 8-ounce pack of cream cheese, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of flour. So I'm gonna mix this up. Okay, so I used a spatula and it looks a little better now. It's just like the top is watery, so I feel like this is gonna turn into shit, but we'll see. You're supposed to put it in there for an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in the oven and we'll see. Timer is set for an hour and we'll see how it goes.
1 hour later.
So here is the finished product of the banana bread. It actually came out pretty well. It cooked for about 30 minutes and then I put some tin foil on top so that the top wouldn't get burned for the last 30 minutes. Usually when you cook bread for a long time, you have to do that because the top will get burnt. But as you can see, it's not really layered. The cheesecake is more like marbled into the bread, which honestly, I'm not mad about. As long as it looks and tastes good, that's all that matters. And it looks like it is not sticking to the pan, so I can probably pretty easily take this out. I'm just waiting for this pan to cool down a little. It's pretty cool now, so I'm probably about to take it and put it on this plate. And I'm really excited to cut into it and see how it tastes. I'm literally looking terrible. I just woke up, but I left the banana bread in the refrigerator for overnight just because I didn't want to eat any yesterday. I had ate a lot that day and wasn't hungry, so I'm about to eat this piece. Here we go. Okay. It's good. I forgot to put vanilla in it, so I feel like that does make a difference. Or we didn't have any vanilla at my house. My dog is looking at me so intently, but it is really good. The cheesecake part also is on the top instead of the middle, but it's still good. It's very moist. I don't like that word, but I like when bread is not dry, you know? And you can definitely tell that it's not. So yeah, all in all, it's pretty good.